Welcome back to the second game of our Star Wars LCG Regional Round 2 Game 1. This is Zach versus Dennis. We saw in the first round a lot of fancy moving and shaking really going on.
It was a really tight game, really close.
Zach on the light side coming down to the wire, had 2 objectives down, just barely missed out on the third one from an edge battle failure. Dennis played it beautifully. And here we have a turn of the tide. Zach playing Imperial Navy versus the Rebels on Dennis's end. Opening up here with a Wampa and a advisor to the Emperor. That's not a Wampa. That's a Wampa. Yeah.
It's a Wampa.
That's a Wampa. Wampa, huge card. -2 to its cost for every Hoth objective you have. Killing Cold being a Hoth objective, so the Wampa only costs 1 for 2 blast icons.
It's a pretty good deal.
2 health. I think it may have 3 actually. Last I looked at it. Advisor to the Emperor, a key resource, especially because it's a Sith card. And
That's right.
Heavy Stormtrooper squad coming in. My name's Steven, in case you guys didn't know by now, and I'm joined by...
Robert.
Robert.
That's my name.
And that is... What are names? What is the name? Just a noise we make.
When we mean you.
A noise you make to refer to something in the physical universe.
What if it's an idea?
Oh, man.
Mind blown.
Whoa. Whoa. Death Star dials at 1. Boring. Seen better. Passing it back over to Dennis, looks like. No committing to the Force here? Doth my eyes
Nope, they're the Stormtroopers.
confuse me? Oh, Stormtroopers on the Force. Okay. Whew.
Stormtroopers on the Force. They're doing it.
Heavy Blaster emplacement. Talk about an MVP card from this past few months.
Yes.
That thing
So good.
with the old
Free damage.
Battlefield Engineers, man.
Forget about it.
Unfocus it over and over again.
Forget about it. It's probably my favorite light side card these days.
First person I really saw abuse it was Ben Ruggles.
Yes.
From here at the store.
Actually, he's going by Bruggles these days.
Ruggles, yeah?
He actually had a website called Bruggles.net where he had like cartoons or something.
He's about to get a lot of traffic.
Yeah, that's right. Bruggles.net. Check that out.
Dennis, how'd you pay for that Rebel Command Center? Come on, dude. What was that, 1, 2? I only see 2 things there.
Yeah.
Oh, probably -1 of the first enhancement. I imagine that one's out there somewhere.
There you go. It's a really good card. I enjoy it quite a bit.
Rebel Command Center. What?
It does all kinds of things.
Man, it's got that's the shieldy one, right? Shieldy one and 3 resources.
That's right.
Man, what a card! Just crazy.
Give him the old deck or hand a quick tap.
Quick tap.
And then proceeding
Tap on the
on.
hand. So we got a Wampa, a Stormtrooper, and an Advisor to the Emperor over there. How'd they get together, you think?
I don't know. It's probably like some dating
Is it a
site.
mixer, you think?
Yeah, it could
Dark
be.
side mixer. That's the only way I can think. I don't know that the Wampa is necessarily dark side. I think it's more like it's just animal side, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna kill whatever is there.
It gets its food animal style.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a big in and out fan.
That's a pretty specific joke.
It is. Hope you guys know what it means.
Mon Mothma, hey, here's the card. Mon Mothma, so discard 2 to play home 1 using the objective set out there. I forget which one. I think it's Mission Briefing. You can discard cards to reduce a vehicle.
Whoa, that is a force committed capital ship.
Look at that, home 1, elite. Didn't attack.
That is. I don't know what to think about that.
Didn't attack.
I guess he just had so much ready to defend with.
Yeah,
it really didn't
Stormtrooper.
matter.
Yeah, that Wampa could have done some serious damage to home 1. You put a Wampa on home 1 and things get a little weird, guys.
It broke loose out of the cargo hold. We couldn't get the force fields up in time to contain it. No. It tore apart 3 X-Wings before we could get it under control.
Oh, Zach dropping an interrogation droid there. Way to go. Nice hands there.
That's right.
Just kidding, little playful banter here. No offense intended.
None intended.
Did Dennis not focus that? I guess he's gonna wait. Oh, there he goes.
Boom.
Man, I thought we were just on the. We just shared the brain. Just
Yeah,
then.
we did.
That was a brain share.
Is he gonna? And then, oh, there it is.
Zach, doing damage to something. It's gonna be the heavy Stormtrooper. You're probably gonna want him to die so you can clear the force up of him anyway.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. That's what I would like to see.
I've done that a few times. Call them all. Even though, like...
Oh, Palpy. Second
what?
turn, Palpy.
Second turn, Palps.
Forget about it, home 1.
What's
See ya.
up? Killing Cold with 2 resources. What's up with that? Oh, not Killing Cold. The mobilize the... Not the... The Vader's
Imperial
command.
command.
Imperial command, yeah.
Imperial.
Mobilize the Stormtroopers.
That's one of my favorite words, you know? Imperial. Just
Yeah.
sounds great.
Imperial.
Imperial.
Do you attack here? Zach's not an attacker.
You have to attack. I mean, Palpy's out. Home 1 is going to start wrecking things unless
But
you
you
get
can
under
just block
control.
and then tactics him out.
It's true.
But that gives Dennis the... he will have more cards in his hand for the edge.
Uh-oh, committing. Nope, no attacks.
Zach's going to commit and hold.
Holding down the fort.
He's going to say, Dennis, I dare you to win an edge battle against me. I dare you.
And then if that won't work, he'll double dog dare him.
Man, it's going to be really... This edge battle is going to be a thing of guttural intensity.
I would compare it to a fruit. Maybe bananas, mangoes.
This edge battle is going to be mangoes.
It's going to be mangoes, man. Potentially strawberries.
See, I think you attack with Palpatine there. Call me old-fashioned, but you at nothing. You get 3 focus on home 1, assuming you win the edge battle, which I think you can. Home 1 doesn't matter much at that point. Now he's going to have the Rebel Command shielding thing going on. Even more damage coming from the blaster encampment. Even more cards for the edge battle. I think Palpatine goes in there. Like I said, call me old-fashioned, but I think before the shield shenanigans and any other nonsense that Dennis is going to pull, like an astromech droid upgrade, perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Boom.
No, never mind. He just played a red
discard.
2.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Still not as right as I could have been. But look, more X-Wings. Now that's scary.
That is just...
That's really scary, yeah.
That is... It's on the verge of going to full-fledged bananas as opposed to mangoes.
It's close.
Yeah.
Not quite there yet.
It's not a fully ripened mango yet.
We're about to have ourselves a smoothie.
Banana mango would be great. If you haven't tried banana blueberry smoothies, I highly recommend it. You would think they wouldn't go together, but they do very nicely.
Dennis is a good attack shaker. He likes to shake those cards in there.
They got the shimmy.
Here's the thing about the Rebel decks, right? You know, generally they're pretty weak in the edge battle.
That's true.
They just are. Like, all their dudes...
They're all ships.
They're ships.
They have
They're
nothing
not,
to do with the
not
Force.
about the Force at all.
It's machines.
The Force of human ingenuity.
They have the pew-pew, though.
Oh, man. Objective damage sideways.
Shoo.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Red 2 over there as well.
Well, if you're in
Scary
space,
ship.
up and down and sideways don't really mean
I guess
much
it doesn't mean anything, does
yeah,
it?
it's all relative. It's all relative.
But you would say, like, I'm flying my ship up there?
Maybe over?
If you were going to... Yeah, over. It would be over. Still relative to an object.
Yeah, but it's really just from point A to B, I guess, and the distance between.
Is
And
it
how
based
many-
on where your brain is situated between your eyes, basically? Like, if you're upside down, then up is still... If you
Yeah.
were to look upward, it would still be up to you, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Boy, Dennis, how many attacks are we doing here, dude?
Many.
You got to figure it out.
Their attacks are legion, for they are many.
We see, last game we saw a very offensive Palpatine on Dennis's end. What we're seeing here is a very defensive Palpatine. Zach holding him back, like I said, hoping to win an edge battle here. And I'm serious about this, if he wins an edge battle with Palpatine,
It's GG.
that may be the game. Like,
Correct.
it's that crucial of a moment. Dennis throwing this little weenie here. I'm tempted just to block with Palpatine. Therefore, like, you just know. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to know, is this going to go down now or later? But he's also only got 2 damage, so you block with the Wampa, you win the edge battle. Maybe you block with both.
I would block with both, honestly.
Block with, like, the Wampa and Palpatine. You've got to win the edge battle. Kill Red 2. 3 focus on home 1.
Are there any twists of fate in these objective sets that Dennis is
I'm
running?
not good enough at that yet.
Yeah, me
I do
neither.
not know that yet. But one day I will.
I think that's the most important thing, that if you have to learn one thing about like what's in an objective set, is know which ones carry a twist of fate. That way you can see what's on the board and maybe begin to speculate based off of the theme and at least what's there.
Yeah, that's the
You
kind
don't
of
have to
thing
worry
you
about
do in preparation for a regional or like a Gen Con. You can study it out hard on this.
And if you just study it out, well,
Then you can't lose.
that's right.
And the heavy blaster, notice, has not been implemented yet.
It has not. It's just lurking.
And did we get shielding here? Did the Rebel... I thought it was after you
Not
refresh,
yet.
you place a shield. The command center there.
You think you're right.
Maybe not.
Or maybe
there is that other Rebel base. That
is it
does
the one where
shielding.
like when one of your objectives is being engaged or attacked or something like that?
Yeah, that makes maybe more sense. I
Okay.
don't know. Dennis just pointed at it, so
Tap tap.
this might work later. Maybe he's waiting. I thought it was maybe when you attack. Maybe when you attack.
I'm looking at those cards fanned out on the right side over there with the Han Solo. Can you imagine if he had 3 arms to shoot 3
He
times
looks
first?
great. It almost looks like a a fast motion, like he brought his arm from far right to middle.
Yeah.
Like he's sweeping in for the shot.
And it's 3 shots.
He looks quite good.
Han shot thrice first.
And then notice huge Han down here in the bottom right.
Whoa!
I'm shooting bigger.
He ate one of those growy mushrooms from Alice in Wonderland.
Hey, Dennis, Zach, what are you guys doing here?
Or maybe Rita threw her scepter at him.
Who do you think we're waiting on here? I think we're waiting on Zach.
It's probably Zach. He is the best deliberator ever. He should be on just like juries
Yeah.
all the time. And he'll just stall out until it's lunchtime.
Dude,
Woo, free meal.
What if
Let's
you had a
go.
website called deliberation.com and you just went there and you just were playing to see how long you could just stay there
That's right.
and just think about things?
I've been in the chat room for 6 hours. I've been thinking about whether or not this is a mango game or a bananas game.
It's a hard question.
Yep.
What do you make of Bitcoin, by the way? Is that a thing?
It is a thing. I know those Winklevoss twins have like cornered the market, so to speak,
Yeah.
with those bitcoins. But I don't know what good they are as of yet. I think it's like one of those up and coming things. But
There's a few things that take them.
Yeah.
But they're pretty under the radar. Yeah, you can go to Target with Bitcoins, you know.
I think Amazon is starting to make plays with them.
Are you kidding?
No.
I would think
If I
that would be
remember
like
right.
a big thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Wamba's going to block. What? Zach, throw Palpatine in there too, buddy. Come
Edge
on.
battles commence. 2 cards each.
Oh, now it's for all the tuna here.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about it.
Is that 2 heat of battles?
What? It looks like it.
And is that a heat of battle and a droid? Boy, that couldn't
This
have
is
gone worse.
crazy.
That couldn't have gone worse for Zach there.
What?
Could it have?
It could have,
Yeah.
but not much worse.
Ah!
Akbar.
We're not going to say what you think we're going to say right now because it was not a trap. It was
Not a
pretty
trap,
obvious.
but this has now elevated it to bananas. We're in full banana
We're in
mode
full
here.
banana mode.
Woo!
Yeah. So only 1 to red 2. Say what? Like, I don't really like heat of battles with.
Those cards
That
are
was
crazy.
So good.
Ugh.
So Zach's 1 heat of battle goes off, does 1 damage, but then red 2 and Akbar just smoking things.
They tear it up, is what they do.
And Akbar is going to focus something, right? Isn't he going to focus something? He has an edge enable focus thing.
He does. Did he use it?
He hasn't. Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of
pointing. Dennis, quit pointing at everything. Actually, we appreciate the pointing. Hey.
He's referencing something, but
Doesn't I could have sworn so Akbar has an edge enabled force icon, right? Tactics icon.
I believe you're correct.
So how is nothing focused, or is Dennis deciding?
Yeah, maybe he's thinking about, okay, now he just moved those back into place, and dial is
So
shifting.
he passes.
Weird. What went down there, dude?
This is weird, man. This is weird. Why did Akbar not focus somebody?
don't
There's got to be a
know.
reason for it.
There has to be a reason.
Got to be a reason.
I know, it could just be player error, or unless we're just missing something. Just
I guess it doesn't ultimately matter because Zach would have refreshed. But still, I think if you focus Palpatine and then you attack with Home 1 and the X-Wing, it's
Yeah.
like, that's so much damage going on.
forget about it.
Then Palpatine's kind of free to do what he wants, though. So,
It's true.
you know, we're not in the top 8, are we?
We're not.
We're not in the regional here.
We're not in the top 8.
Could have been.
If we had like applied ourselves.
If I had even tried to play this game, I would have dominated
Woo! There's a boast.
at that regional.
They call you old fashioned.
That's the strength of the commentary you're getting here.
Woo!
I'm choosing this life over the life of a successful player. I'll have you know.
I chose to become a good commentator.
I'd rather be the man of the people than a man of myself.
Good choice. If you could be feared or loved, choose loved. Every time.
Oh man, what's happening here?
Zach's thinking.
It's interesting that if he attacks with Palpatine, he's got to win the edge battle, but which he's totally capable of. Dennis has like 2 cards.
He has
But if
maybe
he
one
doesn't,
card.
let's just pretend that he
No,
doesn't
Dennis
win the
has
edge
1
battle.
card. He had 3, remember, spread
Yeah.
out? Now he has 1 card.
Let's pretend that he doesn't win the edge battle and the X-Wing and Home 1 block Palpatine and win and kill him. Game over, man. Just scoop it up.
Scoop it up, see ya.
But as it is now,
I'm going back to
man.
Tatooine.
Home 1's going to take a lot of focus here. There's no way around it. Come on, guys.
I do like how Dennis brought that out more or less as what has become, anyway, a kind of taunting piece. It's like, oh, if you're gonna do anything, if you're gonna make the position advantageous for me, home one's just gonna come all the way into this and blow things up.
What do you call that? There's a very specific term for this. It's a known threat that you present to your enemy to make them alter their behavior.
Ace in the hole? What?
No, some kind of tiger rat, like the Burmese tiger.
Burmese tiger.
I don't know what it is. I think it's a chess term, but it's also used in Infinity a lot, where you have if you have dudes that your opponent knows can combat jump in, they have to play a game totally differently, even if they never hit the table.
Strategic reserve? What?
All right, so Fleet Command actually shields this time, so I think that was just a player error on the not hitting that reaction. And Dennis going to discard his Astromech upgrade to draw a full 6.
Getting the Royal Guard in is a big deal.
This has just gone bad for Zach. Where's your board, man? What are you doing?
That is frustrating. That is frustrating. 2 of those things. Which is the most you can
And
have?
a Battlefield Engineers.
And an engineer.
This is about to get bonkers. We're going above bananas here.
Man, what is above a banana?
Focus to kill Stormtrooper.
Focus
another one.
I think we're in like Starfruit mode.
To kill or to do damage to the Royal Guard. So 2 free damage every turn for Dennis, plus Battlefield Engineers, removing a focus from an enhancement.
Makes it a third, really.
Doing 3 damage a turn.
Forget about it.
You can't
Perfect storm here on the Rebel side.
Is that a A-Wing over there?
Looks
Discards a card to help pay for it. Going to draw a card whenever it attacks. Going to keep him in the edge.
This is not a pretty board.
This is where you got to think offensive Palpatine was probably the right move last turn.
I mean, especially with home one having that shield now. What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, now it doesn't even matter. It's elite, right? You can focus it 3 times. It's only going to take 2. Oh, home one. Why are you great? Did it play a big role in the movies?
I remember it in the Return of the Jedi. It was pretty big at that last battle around
Return of the Jedi, really?
Yeah, that's where it might have been in the last tail end of Empire Strikes Back.
See, I was thinking it was a ship they were on whenever they escaped Hoth. Was that home one?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. You know what? Maybe...
They just had like shuttles or something at Hoth, right?
I've seen The New Hope about 1,000 times. I've probably seen Return of the Jedi twice.
You should watch it. It's really good, except for those sentient teddy bears that kind of run the place.
Dennis, attack him at battlefield and A-Wing, going to remove a focus from a blaster emplacement. Attacking Imperial Command, going to replace that token. Make exact damage. Another dude for 1 yet again. Do you put it on Palpatine knowing that you have Protect in your pocket? Or do you get that Royal Guard in view of like a heat of battle or some kind of weird targeted strike?
Going to the Royal Guard, which you ultimately have to do.
Yeah, it's going to go there anyway. You may as well not even mess around with it.
Forget about it. But yeah, we're in Starfruit mode now. This is going crazy.
This is Gen Bonkers here at this point. You're going to do 1 to the Imperial Command, no block skis. A-Wing's going to get a card. That's a really good turnaround for Dennis. You get a card, you get a damage off the blaster, and you take nothing but a few focus icons.
And Akbar waiting in the wings. What is he going to do?
2 edge-enabled focus, right? Isn't that 2 that he has?
I think so, but I'm only seeing 1, actually. No, it's 2. It's 2. You're right.
Akbar is like... He is Starfruit. Like, that's a guy that has the most glamorous position in this game that he's ever had.
Yeah. And if you're keeping track at home, the progression is mango, bananas, Starfruit.
And heaven forbid we get above Starfruit. I've not seen that. In my 13 to 20 years of gaming, I've never seen above a Starfruit.
I think we'd be in like kumquat mode.
Ooh. Hey, Dennis. Let's push them all forward, man. 4 attackers. That's just terrifying. You have to block it, Zach. Come on.
Dennis has the pew-pew at this point.
He's just running this game. Now, if Zach were here, he would say, no, it's fine. I've got this under control. In reality, no. Dennis is all over this thing. Got 6 characters out. Just so much blast damage on the field. Home 1 doing its thing, attacking, doing 1 to everything else. It's just awful.
Now,
2 blaster in place? What are you
it's
even
crazy.
doing?
Now, if you're big into watching Zach's body language and posture, as I am, and I'm sure we all are, honestly, this is what he generally looks like when he knows that it's not going his way, but he wants to think it out just to be sure. And
Rebel Assault on Palpatine.
Man,
I think that's before Defenders are declared.
That's not cool, man. That's not cool.
which makes him perfectly within heat of battle territory. Now he could transfer some over to the Royal Guard here, but then he's lost a Royal Guard,
which is important.
Loses some very key blaster icons, and hopefully thin out some of this nonsense.
Because he doesn't have enough focus icons to make a significant dent.
Can't make a dent in this.
Ultimately, yeah. He's in a tight spot.
Home 1 is committed, though, so he will take on 2 focus.
That is a big point. I had overlooked that. That is a really big point.
Zach, what are we doing here? I think you put it on Palpatine. It's a heat of battle setup. I mean, you know it. Everyone knows it in their heart right now that heat of battle's coming, but he can still protect it with the Royal Guard. It's not a big deal.
But this is the opportunity, rather, that we have to finally say what we didn't say before. But with Akbar in this attack, expecting the heat of battle, it's more likely than anything a trap.
Maybe a trap here.
It's probably a trap.
Maybe a trap.
Could be. Wait for it. So he's thinking. Assess the hand.
Look at the cards here.
He is not happy with the way this is going, but I have to be sure
also,
what I have.
Look, top right corner, we have a good foot tap going on. That's Ben Ruggles.
That's Ruggles, yeah.
Covered up now.
Dennis Elbow covers
over here on the other side.
It's back.
It's back.
Foot's back. That's Tim Bunn in the top left corner.
Notice the Dennis body language here. The arms crossed, lean back.
Now, Dennis is kind of counterintuitive with his body language. He usually crosses his arms when he's confident and having a good time because he feels like he has it in the bag.
Yes. And he does. I mean, he does right now.
So, 2 damage to old Palpy.
So he takes it on the Palpatine. Zach got his cheeky smile going on there.
Yeah,
I don't know how I'm going to get out of this.
Because as soon as those blaster emplacements come back online...
this is just awful.
Oh,
he's got to get more stuff out. He's just got to get more stuff out. If it takes him clearing the hand to have a shot here, he's got to do it. Look at all those ships with 2 health. You're just right outside of a good heat of battle. He can at least clear red 2 with maybe a unforeseen blaster damage.
That's right.
Or a heat of battle. There's just so much shenanigans that could be going on here.
It's hard to account for all the shenanigans here.
I mean, that's why we're in Starfruit mode, right? I mean, shenanigans have gone to a 9, maybe 9.5. Can you imagine
potential kumquat mode?
I don't even want to imagine it, really.
The game should be over by then, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's like, kumquat mode is like reaching your highest level of DEF CON.
I see.
I mean, you're fueling the missiles.
Yeah.
Something is about to hit the fan.
By the way,
probably a kumquat.
Das Boot.
Das Boot, the film?
It's so good.
Do you want to watch that again?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, watch Das Boot, German film, I think from like the 80s.
If you guys haven't seen it, it's like literally
World War II German submarine movie.
It's like putting a clinch, like some kind of like a vice grip on your head for like 2.5 hours.
You are
so intense.
White knuckling the entire movie.
Covering fire from Dennis here. What's it going to do, Zach? Going to put its shields on everybody in the engagement. Oh my gosh.
That is insane. What do you do to that? Nothing.
You lose.
Yeah, one edge guard. I think that just put us in kumquat.
Is that kumquat mode?
I think that's kumquat mode.
I think this is the closest we're going to get to. We may as well call it here.
I mean, every card is shielded.
I don't know what to do about this.
I really wish we had a face cam for Zach right now, because that's what we want. We want to see what Zach's face is looking like.
You know, maybe one day we'll have face cams for us, too.
Face cams and hand cams.
Face cams for everyone.
Everyone gets a face cam.
Hey, if we sell like 1 billion sets of Force tokens...
1 billion sets equals one set of face cams. That's the math on that.
Only 1/7 of the world needs to buy them. We got a target of opportunity, of course, Dennis. Just go ahead and just put it in there. Damage there. And Zach's going to win the edge battle. Heat of battle, the red 2, which is shielded, of course. So it doesn't. Just what we suspected. You could get a heat of battle on red 2 at least, but...
Oh, man. And so here it comes.
Palpatine
focusing.
Focus home 1, and focus home 1 again.
So the commitment, well, no, he can't even strike now because he's focused. So 2 for Palpy.
All right, 1 on the Royal Guard, may as well because it's gonna get protected anyway.
Toast.
And then Akbar's gonna do nothing because he's edge enabled only. Now Zach actually made out of there
pretty okay.
Pretty well.
He survived kumquat mode better than I would have ever expected.
This is the worst I've ever seen Palpatine. And look, Zach going up to 6 because he still has the Force.
That's right.
He's halfway to winning this game. I mean, I don't know. You've got a lot of work to do here, but if you draw it, it could happen.
What are those Healy tanks that they put people in the Star Wars universe whenever they've been like severely injured?
I know that they exist, but I don't know what they're called.
That thing Luke was in. Anyway, Palpatine needs one of those right about now.
Yeah.
He'd probably have to focus to get inside.
Not great cards to draw here.
No, it's not what you want.
I think there was a twist there, too. The ISB Interrogators is going to be a decent little pot shot for the blaster. Ice Tromper is going to soak up some damage. Could potentially stop, but it's characters, man.
You need some heavy lifters
ships.
Right now.
He deals with characters, not ships. This Rebel deck is going crazy. I wish Dennis had the Force tokens too. They look so much better.
Yeah, they do. I mean, look at that cleanly.
Can you imagine whenever they all got
Palpatine.
shielded? How beautiful that would have been.
Oh, dude.
Those little shields.
Shields.
Translucent shields down there.
It would be a beautiful thing. Okay, Zach is back into arm cross mode.
Zach's back. Zach attack.
He's thinking about it. He's in full deliberation. Now, let me review my deck.
You got a resource, too. It's like, Sith Library, where were you first turn?
Yeah.
I don't need you now whenever I'm trying to basically tread water here.
That's an interesting term, or verb rather, when you are, in fact, swimming.
Tread?
Tread. Usually has to do with your feet. And walking on things.
Palpatine just getting overwhelmed here.
Yep.
The Rebels are ultimately the foil to a character like Palpatine. Now, he will do some work on some Jedi decks.
Mm-hmm.
He will do some serious work, but, against 20 ships, it's not what Palpatine's good for.
Yes.
It's not at all.
I mean, he's not going to pull out his lightning on, an X-Wing or a Y-Wing.
No.
He's going to pull out his lightning on a Jedi. Which I think, even in the movies, is all he ever really used it for.
Yeah.
I think he maybe turned on the TV that way one time, but that's about it.
I do remember that scene. I think that was in the remastered edition.
Yeah.
Lucas wanted to make him a bit more human.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't think people are relating to Palpatine as much as I would like. He's just an ordinary guy from a certain point of view.
Nailed it, though, with Padme and Anakin.
Yeah.
Talk about chemistry.
Ooh, chemistry. Because, Padme is nothing like sand.
No.
And that's the ultimate reason why any man loves a woman.
Not at all.
You're nothing like sand.
Nope.
Let's have babies.
Not like sand. How about that pod racing scene, though?
Oh, man. Now, this is pod racing. Whee!
Did you ever play that old N64 game?
I heard it was the bee's knees, but no, I did not.
It could not have been better. Impossible.
Sometimes a racing game is all you need. It's either going to be pods or motorcycles to give you your quality racing experience.
ISB Interrogator's coming out on Zach's side. Going to give a little shielding. Not much else.
Not much else.
Road Rash, like motorcycles.
Oh, yeah, man. Road Rash.
Excitebike gave in at a certain point.
I had a good motocross game that was a lot of fun. You could either do street racing or dirt bike stuff. It was a lot of fun.
And we had the original N64 title shipped. It shipped with Wave Runner, I think was the name.
What was that?
You're actually on jet skis.
What?
It was so much fun. You do tricks on ramps and stuff.
That's awesome.
I'll tell you what, jet skis have never been cooler.
Certainly not since.
I would just ride around and remember there was a sunset map as the sun was setting. And I just ride around, man. I just ride in the ocean.
Speaking of sun setting, what is Zach going to do here?
I think the sun is setting on Zach's run at the regional here. Hey, it's round 2. This is the top 4, right? So this is the serious business.
Serious business. Playing with the ring. And from previous games, what does that indicate?
Deliberation.
Deliberation. See? Look. He's playing with the hair. Tucking it behind his ears.
He drew into fear, too, which is just... Both fear and calm right now are cards I usually just put in the discard pile.
Yeah.
Pretty much right when I draw them.
Oh, great. See ya.
Definitely cards with potential that 1 out of 10 games they might actually turn things really good for you, but against a bunch of ships that don't care about the Force at all, just doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Just doesn't matter. You can put fear on Akbar, I guess.
I don't know if he's afraid of anything.
No.
Maybe traps.
Or, I don't know. Can he breathe underwater? Do you know? No?
He looks like he would have gills. He's one
Can
of
you
those
imagine
fishy type
if
people.
you could breathe air and water? That'd be great.
Man, Spring Break would just be incredible.
Ice Tromper, what? Coming in because you got to play him. You got to have a way to soak that. Damn it. Now, let me lay this crazy thing on you.
Uh-oh.
Before Zach or Dennis even do anything, really, on Dennis's turn, he's going to be able to kill the Interrogators and the Ice Tromper just from the blaster and cannons.
You're correct.
Ludicrous. Ludicrous, depending on how Zach does it. Now, if Zach places the first two on the Ice Tromper, killing the Ice Tromper, Dennis attacks with the Engineers, Zach can defend with the Interrogators, put a shield on him, take the damage, shield it off, and then potentially take a shot at the battlefield Engineers. Either way, it just isn't going to matter. I mean,
Standard Interrogator gambit here, but we all know that against the Akbar opening, it's just not going to really...
Yeah. The Interrogator gambit has been shown to be a pretty weak line, actually, to pursue with the Akbar open on Dennis's side.
It really, the Akbar Open came way sooner. Usually I expect that mid-late game.
It's a mid-game, yeah. It's a mid-game play usually.
But that was early for sure.
Yeah.
Woo. So,
one resource open and Zach saying, can I lose this game less?
he's more pleading than anything.
And it's not out of a
No.
lack of skill or anything like that. This is just...
It's just been handed to him.
It's just been a rough draw and...
Uh-oh, see, I have this engineer right here. He's going to make everything worse for you.
Yeah.
That's what that point was about.
Maybe just...
See, okay,
You
now...
gotta attack here, Zach. You gotta attack.
Zach has bouncy leg. This is what he does when he knows what he is going to have to do, but he's not happy about it.
Yeah, he's bouncing. I've not seen a bounce like that from Zach. Maybe since about 10 years ago playing Star Wars, the CCG and the TCG.
That was right about when the Phantom Menace came out for the first time, right?
I don't
Longer than that.
I don't want to think about that.
But that's where we had the great pod racing scene.
So how about the new Star Wars? Is it going to be a success?
I'm hoping. I mean, they're bringing so many of the original cast and crew back that bodes well, even though it's owned by Disney, and some people kind of roll their eyes at that. You have to concede that
put out some good stuff.
Yeah, they're a very smart entertainment media company. Even the movies like Pirates of the Caribbean, that should have been a flop, were quality. At least the first one.
Yeah, the first one was great. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, it got a little weird at the end. I would have not liked the the kind of fantasy twist with all that. Mm-hmm. But to that point, I mean, it was just very well acted, well casted. It was an enjoyable movie.
They've been doing a great job with their Marvel franchise.
Yeah, they have.
So I'm confident that it'll be a good experience. Certainly better than the prequel trilogy.
It's impossible. I mean, you have the bar set so low yet so high.
Yeah,
it's like, if you just go under the original but over the first three, then you'll be fine. I mean, you'll be okay. So now, can we expect to see like old Han Solo and old Leia, like these characters playing an actual role in the movie? Or are they going to make like their cameo? Like,
I feel like you have to hand it off. I mean, like I think they'll be there to kind of like connect the dots to the previous films, but you have to hand it off to somebody new.
And that would make it even worse if you had the old actors and it turned out to be a bad movie.
Yeah, because then they're supposed to be carrying it, and they aren't what they used to be.
Or if like the acting just wasn't as good as it was, like Harrison just doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah,
and it's
man.
like, this is depressing.
Okay, right, shields and focus.
Palpatine and Interrogators are attacking the middle objective. That's going to give a shield to Palpatine, kind of a preemptive shield there. And we're going to put some focus on some people.
One to home one, two to home one.
Yeah, home one's elite.
Okay, this isn't... He's sorting it out before he commits to his final focus.
Pre-sort here. You could really get ballsy and focus out those battlefield engineers. I don't know if it's the right move, but...
Is Akbar elite?
No.
Okay.
No.
Didn't think so. All three... Nope, just two.
Yeah,
just two so far? Okay, he's just committing.
He's elite, so he's just got to get rid of one, and then looks like Red 2 is going to get one as well.
Interesting. But probably the right choice, I think.
This is going to be awful.
Man.
This is going to be awful.
Committed.
Yeah, he's going to die anyway, Might as well. And look at the onslaught that is about to arrive. Oh, man, and we got more cards coming out. We do.
Depending on what Dennis draws and then plays, we might go into some new level of fruit mode. I don't know what's beyond.
I don't know that I'm ready, man.
No, nobody's ready. But I don't even have a fruit category ready for that.
No.
Maybe like pomegranate, because that's a crazy fruit, right?
Is a sai? Is that a thing? It's not really. It's not too crazy.
I don't know. Pomegranates are weird because I mean they're like
They're very bizarre.
You open
yeah,
one up and
yeah.
there's like these little tiny fruits inside the big fruit.
It's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't seem like the right thing to do. Gonna kill the interrogators. Okay, that's a good way to get out of that situation. It
was a sticky wicket.
Palpatine on the shield. Ice being to wait. Whoa, wait.
Takesy backsies? What? What's going on?
May as well just put one on the ice tromper, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Come on. Especially if you just drew into a heat of battle.
Yeah, there he goes.
Boom. Tiger blood. All right, here we go. Let's spend some money.
We're about to see some Y-Wings. I'm almost certain that this is where, seeing as that we haven't seen Y-Wings
1, 2,
yet.
3, he says.
Haven't seen him yet, and I think they're going to be here.
1, 2, 3. No objectives destroyed yet. This is probably just going to be one of those all-at-once kind of turns.
Use the objective to play yet another X-Wing, so -1, discarded a card. Oh, another. Oh, that's an X-Wing escort, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's the Y-Wing. Oh, man, can they do some serious damage.
Look at all these ships. And a droid.
Yeah, repair droid. Beep, boop.
That was a good repair droid.
Thanks. Beep, boop.
Sounds like Cleveland doing a repair droid.
Look at this fleet. That's a real fleet.
No.
You can hear, yeah, I can hear it in my head. Mm-hmm.
Do any of those have the torpedoes?
I think Y-Wings have torpedoes, protons.
Mm-hmm.
They do when I play them in X-Wing, that's for sure.
That's no bigger than a womp rat. What if there's like a womp rat card and all your blasty damage must be directed to the womp rat?
I don't know. I've always wondered, like, so Luke was literally just blowing up animals?
Yeah, isn't that kind of gross?
Is that a
and sick,
thing?
cruel?
I guess people shoot like squirrels and stuff with BB guns.
Just killing varmints.
Maybe they pelt. Maybe they see. That's the thing. They didn't use the pelts. It's used the bullseye T16s or womp rats in his T16.
In his T16.
I don't think they're shooting like, little pellets.
But I mean, they said that exhaust port opening was like 2 meters wide, so that's a big rat.
That's big.
And then B, they probably don't have any like animal rights organization like a PETA in that galaxy.
And I imagine it's some sort of missile, that's doing it. Given that it prepared him for the Death Star
That's
run.
going to be a lot of gore.
Man,
blowing up a 2 meter rat with a missile.
Battlefield Engineer attacks undefended, so he gets the unopposed damage. He's going to redo the blaster emplacement. That goes in and takes care of the Interrogator. Now the Y-Wing and the X-Wing are going to come in together. That's right there. If his unopposed is 4 objective damage if he wins the edge.
That's why these ships are just so crazy.
You can just swarm him out,
Swarm him out. You can't control. And that's ultimately what Palpatine is. He's a control character, but there's too much to control. You need that Valor play real quick. Woo. But of course that would hit Palpatine too.
There is a choose 3, discard the rest card.
That's true. That's
this
a
would
wildfire.
help significantly here. But that objective set does not see much play. I think it'll lock into a deck, a very control-y style deck here pretty quick. Probably after Edge of Darkness.
I agree.
Edge battle. Han's gonna lay a card down.
Boom.
We've got a twist versus a target of opportunity. Ooh, that's a big deal.
It is a really big deal.
So now Zach plays a fear. He actually didn't need to play anything there.
That's right.
To win.
Cubs win. Maybe just wanted it out.
Could have been a problem. Maybe he just wanted to get rid of it for the draw.
Yeah. But he could always just discard it later, right?
Yes, he could.
So, hard to say. Who knows?
All right, Ice Tromper's going to kill the Y-Wing. Thank goodness.
That's a big win for Zach.
And then he's going to sacrifice the Ice Tromper to get rid of the damage on the Killing Cold, which is the ability of the Killing Cold. You can sacrifice a unit to remove any damage from a Hoth location. So
pretty slick. Akbar.
Akbar's coming in.
Wonder who's going to win this edge battle.
See, this is a huge deal now.
Mm-hmm.
God, to focus on Palpatine.
Another turn out of action.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Man, couldn't do anything about it. And repair droid. Ooh, look at this new angle.
New angles
hey,
for everyone. It's a whole new world now.
Zach's going to tick up the old Death Star dial.
Close-in hand shot here.
Funny that Dennis took the Force with the repair droid. That's hilarious.
What are you
thinking about?
I don't know. Metachlorians?
Can we get that brown bag out of the bottom left?
Oh, man.
A little adjustment going on here.
Yep. Gotta focus.
Got to get the best angle.
Best angle for your money.
We live for you.
It really gives us a good vantage point of the overwhelming board that Dennis has.
This is a new camera, actually. This is
It is
a
entirely
warmer
new
tone.
camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's warmer. I feel relaxed and calm.
Oh, we're
cooler
back.
shades.
Okay, we're back.
Center focus. So nothing really happened, but we didn't want to miss it.
We were kind of trying to see Zach's face there, I think, but we didn't quite get there.
Uh-oh. He has the angsty fist and pound.
Man, the draw here is so critical. I don't know what he got, but
Yep.
it's got to be the goods here.
Hope he got that Womp Rat. Not actually a card.
There may be a card called like Bullseye Womp Rats.
Oh,
you know,
please.
it's like do something to a creature character,
Yeah,
like
man.
discard a creature character from play.
Oh, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
That would be hilarious.
See you, Wampa.
Wampa even sounds like Womp Rat.
I know. Maybe a Womp Rat turns into a Wampa.
Whoa.
You ever think about that?
Mind blown. But wait, Womp Rats are a Tatooine, and Wampas are on Hoth.
It's a migration.
Through space.
Yeah. They just take off running and jump into space, and their course always lands them right on.
Womp Rats
Hoth
are
there.
surprisingly good jumpers to escape a planet's gravitational pull.
What a cool thing that would be. It's like the butterflies going to Mexico, right? Although it's like you see a Womp Rat swarm just like floating through space.
We have to protect their migration and breeding territory.
Yeah, you can't fly through like a certain like sector of space.
That's
during
why
that time.
both Hoth and Tatooine are so desolate and uninhabited. It's because
Yeah, it's protected.
Yeah, it's a protected area for wildlife purposes.
You think the Empire would have like endangered species? Maybe they might. You know, like
They probably do. I mean, they like rancors and wampas and maybe Womp Rats. They certainly like that mighty sarlacc or whatever it was.
yeah, the big thing with the mouth,
Mhm.
the big mouth, really, with
Big mouth.
tentacles.
Yep.
All right, Zach.
And whatever that thing was in the trash compactor.
You notice how much slower this game is?
It's a lot slower. With,
Less turns have passed, but probably twice the amount of time.
And meanwhile, the Death Star is just creeping up, and I wouldn't be surprised if Zach can just hold
Double
on.
arm close going on here. Look at that.
It's
Double
true.
Arm
So-
cross.
Again, Dennis on the right, confident. Zach troubled.
He's always got to churn out 3 damage worth of fodder before he can do anything.
That's right.
And now Palpatine is even focused down.
Ugh.
Just awful. I mean, you can look at it a million ways, but there's no. I can't even imagine the perfect series of cards in my hand to make this okay.
Neither can I.
The perfect draw, no matter what the objective says, I can't even imagine. I don't know.
It's just not looking good. No matter how you slice this starfruit. Or,
Yeah.
No, we're in kumquat. mode.
Kumquat, yeah.
Forgot.
Ooh, Zach did the card knock. Do you see that? I've not seen that move from him.
Oh, wow.
He actually held his cards together and knocked on them.
What does that mean?
I've never seen that
Like,
before.
I hate you? Is he, like, hitting the cards? Like, I'm so disappointed in you.
Yeah.
So he's reviewing. I
Dennis now has fingers clasped over here. That's a real
supreme confidence.
That's a real
posture.
position there,
Yeah. I've seen that. If you can see his face, he's probably got like a half smile. Some might call it
thinking to
a
himself,
smirk,
"There's
but
no
it's
way
a half
Zach can
smile."
win here.
Yeah, he's got this, which is why he's willing to let Zach take as long as he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's thinking, I'm in the finals. I don't care.
Let me savor this more. Yeah, go ahead, take your time, think about it.
Been a rough run for Zach on this game.
Yes,
Both games, really. I mean, they were close, but
Mhm.
this one is just not going your way.
Yeah, the last game was close, but it was ultimately
Dennis had tempo the whole
pretty
time. I
pretty
think, yeah.
soundly won. Yeah, he never lost control. Not that Zach lost control. Zach never really loses control.
Yeah, but he never had it in this game.
That's right.
Not even.
But I mean, hey, when we're all done here, we're gonna go out to our favorite local Chinese eatery and get way too much General Tso, maybe an egg roll, cheese wonton.
It's a bad night.
That's right. But the cheese wonton makes everything better.
There's certain things it doesn't make better.
Like,
Digestion.
yeah, that's true. You can get really gassy.
Zach, what are we doing here, man?
He's thinking.
You've got 6 decisions in your hand.
That's right.
You probably can't play all of them.
He's still has the leg bounce. He knows what he has to do, but he's deliberating.
All focus will be off next turn of Dennis's fleet. Again, he'll have 3 damage. He'll have shields from the command center. He'll have 3 more open resources from that the fleet command center.
Then you can buy whatever you want. You can buy 2 home ones.
I mean, just flip the table over,
Yep. I
Flip it over. I'm
forgot
done.
how the cards were.
It's like, I'm done.
Can we just do this over again?
The table's done.
And that's when Dennis is like, I remember how all the cards were.
He would, too. We've got it on video, actually. That's right.
We'll just
rewind the video.
And that's why you film things, because on occasion, Zach might flip the table.
Oh, great. A duty officer.
Woot! My savior.
He'll soak up some damage. Ice Tromper, okay. Soak up some more damage.
Looking good. Uh-oh. Focusing. 2 resources in play. Let's make it more. 4, 5, 6.
Force Lightning, home 1, okay. Fair enough, dude. That's going to help.
Boom.
Woo.
Tiger blood.
Woo.
Man, this just might turn around. I mean, we couldn't think of what would save Zach in this particular instance.
Yeah, that's not going to...
No, but I mean, it certainly makes it less obvious.
The problem here is, like, I don't know... I know you have to kill home 1 there, but I really want to kill Akbar.
Just to show him.
Well, it's like, if you're going to bury Palpatine every turn, there's no way to get out of this.
That's what you get for having lungs and gills.
Yeah, who does that?
It's just inconsiderate.
Not the Earth.
Not the Earth. Nobody on Earth
Wait,
has that.
that's not true at all.
Well,
it's
like,
amphibians, don't they have them?
I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't know of any, like, I think, like, there's, like, mud hoppers.
Those weird things that kind of gasp around.
Uh-huh. But I think they still have gills, right? I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Who knows? Or a primitive reptilian lung.
Resource for Dennis. Great. Man, this is the tail of the tape for Dennis is resources everywhere.
Pew, pew, pew.
Do 2 damage, Zach.
Blasters.
1, 2.
Engineer. Wait for it.
Ah.
It's crazy, man. I don't know what to think anymore.
There's no, just, you guys watch it on YouTube, just move on.
There will be other games that will be more entertaining.
There's a Y-Wing. We're done. You get the idea.
Yep.
Where this is going to go here.
This is really just for show.
Oh, no.
This is for show.
You don't even want this. This is just...
I think we'll go ahead and just give this de facto.
Can we just give the rollout right now? Thanks for watching,
Pomegranate,
guys.
yeah. If you want to support what we're doing here, you can visit us at someplace.
Bruggles.net.
Bruggles.net, which is no longer active, I should say, in its original incarnation.
Someone's going to buy it now.
Somebody did buy it, is what he told me. But, I mean, what do you put on Bruggles.net?
Well, now we have to know.
Is it like a pet food store?
Hopefully it's not something weird that we just directed people to.
Yeah.
We claim no responsibility.
Yeah, we have not been there.
Site.
If you get a virus or like some awesome pop-up ad, it's not our fault.
Hot singles in your area.
We are in no way affiliated with Bruggles.net. We just heard the name and it was funny, so we said it.
Okay. Here we go. Ice Tromper dead. This is over. Why are we going through the motions here, guys? I know it's a regional, but just pull it up.
Zach never concedes.
That's true, and that's a good thing ultimately. But you gotta let your opponent maybe make a mistake.
Yeah.
Ice Tromper's dead here.
Is that courteous or negatively optimistic about your player, your opponent? It's like, I'm gonna let you potentially make a mistake.
You know what's weird here is you have to kill Palpatine.
That's right.
You gotta block with the Ice Tromper and try to kill that Y-Wing with his 1 blast damage. That's the only possible thing you can do here. And then you have the other attacks going on. Maybe
Any way you slice it.
I'm trying to slice this thing. I'm trying to slice it so well, and it just... Yeah. All right, so far we're on the same page. It's like doing a chess puzzle and getting it right.
That's right.
Here's
you ever do
what
any
you
chess
do
puzzles?
all the time.
All the time, man.
It's crazy. It's an addiction, actually.
It's a lot of fun.
And the Rebel Assault.
Oh,
Dennis, come on. We
smokes.
didn't need that.
Insult to injury
You
for the
can
win.
Save that for... save that for an objective, man.
That is just brutal. Okay, let's count up the damage with the unopposed, and these guys are going to
Red
swing
2
in.
destroys an objective, removes a focus from itself. We're going to do it again right down the line,
Yep.
and this is going to be the game. Can we... See, trying to wait for Dennis to make a mistake here. Can't do it.
Nope.
Focus. And send them all in, dude. Send them all in. Look at what Red 2 can do whenever you have it.
Just unfocus, attack, unfocus, attack. It is an incredibly powerful ability. One more to go. Most likely this turn.
And yeah, that's
here
the
it is.
game. Thanks for watching, guys.
GG.
Man, what a game, right?
What a slog.
Talk about the Rebels coming out and just getting it done.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, this is the top 4 of the regionals here at the Covenant Store in Tulsa. We'll be having more games on the channel, so stay tuned for those. If you want to support what we're doing here, which is putting Star Wars games up, recording them, going through all of that, and Robert and I talking over them, hopefully you dig it. If you don't, well then, I'm sorry. You can mute us at least, right?
Mute us and just watch the game.
But if you want to hear all about fruits and their relation to a game's intensity, then we're your guys. And if you want to keep us in business here, go ahead and teamcovenant.com/store. We've got all sorts of goods over there. And it's not just like, it's not like Mary Kay.
No.
It's not like things you're just buying to put money in someone's pocket. These are things you probably want. So Force tokens, Force pack subscriptions, Force packs themselves. You can pre-order Edge of Darkness. Anything Star Wars, or basically a lot of the good Fantasy Flight games we have. So make that a thing, and come over to teamcovenant.com, post a blog, post a comment, do whatever you want. We don't care. Just have a good time.
Just have a good time and join us.
All right, we'll catch you next time, guys.
Peace.